What is up, everybody? It is Pure Fred, and I am finally making a new GTA 5 video. This is not a glitch, it is a comparison between two cars, Tropos Rallye and Drift Tampa. So, starting off with the Drift Tampa, my bad. You guys did see how it looked like in the very beginning. Now, the price of the car, it is relatively high, I'm not going to lie. But, at the end of the video, you'll see if it's worth it or not. So, Drift Tampa, $995,000. Comes in two colors, Raga Rum and the Hot Ring Racer. Now, the Tropos Rallye. This car is somewhat smaller to it, and I think the drifting is better in the Drift Tampa. We'll get to that part in a little bit. Now, they're both from Southern Sindrias Super Autos, and this one cost $816,000. Comes in two colors, the Air Hurler and the Stronzo. Now, what I do to test these, I take them through a driving and control. So, as you see while I'm racing, I guess you can say, I'm going to describe why I do these and not just straight speed. Because nobody goes in a straight line unless you're racing. But if you're just driving these cars like most people would in GTA Online, you tend to go through traffic. I mean, it's normal. So, I decide to go through a loop. I mean, basic traffic. Cars, it's not always a straight line unless you go to Paleto Bay and go through a highway all the time. That's very rare. So, here, it takes about exactly 28 seconds finish to get through that whole loop. The Tropos Rallye, it honestly surprised me. This test was so much different than the ones you'll see later. I both think they have really good transmission, but I think the Drift Tampa has better controlling since it's a main drift car. They want you to overturn and drift, that's the point of it. Now this one, I think I said it earlier, it doesn't have great driving, but it has partially a decent, somewhat of a well controlling. So here we go, and I don't know how, it might be a coincidence, it takes also exactly 28 seconds. Now, this is where I do the straight line. I start from that exact point to the third cut, I guess you can say. So, timer first, Tropos Rallye first, let's do it. So, this is where it gets kind of confusing. They both tied in the control. This Tropos Rallye, like I said, is a bit faster in my opinion. The acceleration's a little bit better. It gets exactly 14 seconds. Now, this one, the Drift Tampa, this one gets slightly a bit different, we'll see. But what surprised me was, they tied both. I think they're also really very relative to each other. This one ends at exactly 13 seconds, just a little bit slower. And this is a drifting, as you can see, it drifts really well. I liked it. When I first got it, I knew it was going to be a really fun car, and overall, from that $1 million price, if you want to have fun, which I really did, I recommend buying this car. I mean, it's a fun car, and it's good, controls well, but it's really a racing and a fun car. I'm not even lying. Drift all over the place. It's even better when rain. Tropos Rallye, I wouldn't really recommend it, but if you want to go in a straight line and race, be my guest. Here, I'm trying to do multiple drifts, but I just can't get the outcome. I do sharp turns, I do everything, it just won't drift. So, like I said, I personally like the Drift Tampa more. It honestly bases on personal liking. I think the Tropos Rallye has a much better design, and that's my opinion. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your feedback in the comments, drop a like, subscribe for more. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.